Hello everyone, it's Whizark here, and today, just as I said, very consistent with making videos, but as the video title does suggest, I will be talking about the data fights from KH3. Now, last video, as said, very consistent with them, as I said, Last video I talked about the secret boss from KH2, which was Lingering Will, and I have decided today to give a similar video in that vein towards the data bosses of 3, which, although the problem with that, obviously, is covering all of those in one video, as there is a total of 13 data bosses. Right now, I have only played a total of 5 of them, but today I will be speaking on the first 4 bosses, which is Young Xehanort, Vanitas, Dark Riku, and Terranort. At least, that is the order that I have decided to beat them in. You can do them in really any order except for the last one. You have to do all the other ones prior. But, yeah, as I'm going from 13 all the way up to the final boss. That is... But you can do them like any order and such. But, no, I have decided I'm going to go all the way up from 13 to the final boss. So, well, let's just hop straight into the video. Now, for starters, let's go ahead and talk about Young Xehanort. Now, in hindsight, this boss actually is kind of a more simplistic boss, although my final run definitely had a decent amount of mistakes to it, mostly relating to the ending part, as with almost all these bosses, and also this boss in particular as well, I mainly have the first part of the boss and his moveset memorized and mastered, and I have the strategies in my head to deal with that. But my issues have come with this boss from the DM and timing that, which in the end I was able to get consistently throughout with the first variant of his DM and get the timing down for that easily. I did seem to struggle the most though when he changed up his moveset some, which, well, I guess I'll let the final run speak for itself.
Stop him! Back off! Over here! It's over! That's it! Don't blink. It's over. Go. Stop him. Back off. Back at you. Take this. Back at you. That's checkmate.
Okay, it's coming. Dub. I ain't using my strat, that's fine.
Let's go. Go. Stop him! Take this! Back off!
What? I don't understand how it doesn't block, but whatever.
Back off! Go! Stop him! Back off!
There we go. Alright, we can make this it. Yep. Okay, let's see if we can do this now.
Rule prison.
Okay.
Go!
I'm moving for the shot of mainly just blocking.
Heal!
I win. Or it doesn't give it to me. Okay, just don't give it to me then.
Nice! Back at you! Back off!
Yes! Oh my, dude. One data boss down. Okay, well, as can be seen in that final run, I had most of it down, but it does seem as if, especially during the ending points, I was panicking throughout at the ending point of the boss. And the usage of my Kupo coin ended up being more so, in the end, a silly mistake. Not anything because I didn't have that part mastered. Although, as said, should I have even had a Kupo coin equipped? Probably not if I'm trying to go really hardcore with this, but especially on that first boss, I decided Kupo, whatever, man. I'm not trying to take ages on this boss, so I got the Kupo coin. But yeah, anyways, after this boss, I'm going to talk about Vanitas. And what can I say? That boss sucked, alright? I hate this boss. For some reason, it took me like 3 hours as a whole to beat and learn, and well, in the end, his moveset's actually pretty basic. My issue, though, was with his DM, as I was able to really learn that well, and I'd always kind of slip up where I should be blocking and dodging, as that's literally his whole DM, is you have to dodge, like, Keyblades coming at you, and then block whenever it's, like, another Vanitas coming at you. But, I don't know, that was kind of where I struggled the most. Plus, in the end, it really didn't help with me being in air most of the time, as that greatly limited my dodging abilities, as there's way more delay when you're in air trying to dodge versus just regularly dodging at the end. So I struggled very hardly with that. I just always get knocked up into the air. But the good news with this is, in my final run, I was actually able to skip that DM. I decided instead, alright, whatever, I'm going to play super aggressive against him, and I was able to skip it, which meant after that, I was able to beat him pretty easily. Although, in the end, I still did use a Kupo, as I am not a pro gamer, and I made a fatal mistake at the end point of trying to play still super aggressive in Master Form at the end, but in the end, the Master Form was also what kind of helped me cheese it and win, as, well, let's just say his finisher in Master Form is just so broken, dude. Well, anyways, here's the footage.
So long! It's over! You wish!
You wish.
Destroy. Too slow. Let's go. Dodge this.
I love to dodge this, and I just dodge it easy. Like we're.
Try this.
I sure will dodge it, sir. Ride. I accidentally used my ultimate form finisher. Let's go.
You wish. Destroy. Too slow. Too slow.
How's that fair, bro? You ain't do that ever.
You wish. Over here. Nice. You're through.
Alright.
You wish.
Got Vanitas Madlow, which means DM. What? That ain't DM? Did I skip his DM? That's a new move. I think I skipped his DM. B-Bogs, I skipped Vanitas DM, bro.
How did you do it?
I just kept thrashing him. I'm at a point. Definitely this is his second phase because he attacked me with two of him at once. So
Alright, homie. Well, I think it's my time to get off. I gotta work in the morning.
I'm about to clap him. He's at 2 health bars. I didn't know he had a second phase, bro. It's kind of OP. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm out on his left health bar, dude. I was able to somehow skip it, bro. Oh my. Literally, his DM was the last thing I needed to do. And I could do this. Oh, Kupo saved me. Kupo saved me.
Hey, what do you think of these?
I win! I beat him, bro.
You
Anyways.
did it, final?
Yeah, because I was able to do so much damage, I skipped his DM. No way. Oh, great. Okay. Anyways, next up, there's Dark Riku. This boss, I can definitely still see in my nightmares, man. He took me around 3 hours to beat as well. As, well, I don't know. He's just, like, really difficult for it. I mean, what is it? His moveset is just extremely fast, and I'd say for the first hour and a half, I was just throwing my head into it without using any sort of tutorial, and in that time, looking back at the footage, I was still struggling to even get past 2 health bars, as I'm clearly not a pro gamer with this. I mean, genuinely was struggling. Look at, this is, like, after an hour of footage, bro. This is how fast I die.
Yeah, I'm dead already, dude.
So, but anyways, after that amount of time, I was like, screw this, I need a tutorial, which did help me with this moveset, but still, it gave me quite the hard time to even get through either way. And I also did definitely have a hard time with this DM, but it was mostly just dodging and blocking, as like everything is in this game, but basically just move forward, dodge, and everything. And so once I really learned the pattern of that, his DM that was like super menacing wasn't really all too bad to do. I also forgot to mention, but after those first two, I have decided to move away from Koopa coins. Now, I said in the first two, I didn't really want to be all hardcore with it, but now I'm going to try and focus up and actually hard learn these bosses without that cheese. So, now, yeah, I can proudly say I beat Dark Riku without Koopa. And as he kept saying over and over, I had to think and do better than that, as he kept telling Sora every single time I would die. But yeah, anyways, as Dark Riku had motivated me to think fast and do better than that, it really helped me. Thank you for the motivation. But yeah, here is the footage for Dark Riku. Lovely boss right there.
Come on, think fast. More. You like it? You like it? Later. Heal. Darkness. You like it? See ya. Who's stronger? Come on, think fast. One more. Darkness. I'm done with you. Later.
Dude, how wasn't that an opening, dude?
Think fast. One more. Who's stronger? Come on. I'm done with you. I'm unstoppable. Later. Later.
What? What was that? What was that? That wasn't a block?
Later. One more. One more. Later.
Okay.
One more. Heal. Darkness.
Me surviving that was completely and utterly lucky, though.
Yeah. Take this. Who's stronger? Come on. Think fast. Later. Darkness. So long. Think fast. One more. Who's stronger? Darkness. I'm done with you. One more. Darkness. You like it? Later. You like it? You like it? See ya. Try again. Come on. Think fast. One more. Darkness. Come on. It's over. Try. Again. Come on. I'm done with you. Later. Darkness. Come on. See ya. Try again. Come on. Think fast. One more. Come on. Take this. Nice. Try again. Come on. I'm done with you. Later. One more. Heal. I'm done with you. Later. You like it? Back off. It's over. Who's stronger? Darkness. Think fast. I'm unstoppable. One more. One more. Later. One more. Later. Later. One more. Later. You like it?
This close, dude.
I'm done with you. One more. Come on.
Let's go, baby! Okay, finally. Oh, not a perfect run, but like, I've done it. Okay. Let's go.
Alright, and now for the last boss of this video, Terranort, which, I mean, I grinded this entire one out in one sitting. It is a 2-hour long video file that I just have sitting there. And, oh man, watching my first run was awful. I mean, I even realized that in the first run, as I literally basically said.
Okay, what am I doing, dude?
And I also did say something about the combos as well.
I just gotta know how to deal with those combos. This fight shouldn't be that bad after that.
Which, honestly, in terms of the combos, I wasn't really that wrong. But in the end, those combos I was talking about ended up being really predictable as I kept going. And yeah, they were just very easy to deal with. What was my problem, though, was with Dark Figure. I could sometimes get the dodging and timing down, but for the most part, it was something that had to be done with like extreme precision in order to not get damaged and most likely die. And well, if anything's been shown in these bosses so far, I don't like doing things with extreme precision. All right, my timing is not exactly the greatest here. Although sometimes I would get like spot on timing, but other times I'd just get shredded. So it was pretty bad there with it. And also, as I said, you have to be really precise, which means the main goal for me here would be to stay on the ground, but that's also very hard to do when you have to have perfect timing, and he has a literal attack where he will punch you up and make it to where you fly into the air so you do not have the exact same precision as you would on ground. It is so bad, man. But then there is also Terranort's final combo, which is, you know, completely unblockable and is also very hard to dodge, which, as you can see, it's a pretty fast combo, and as I said, hard to dodge. It's red, which means unblockable. It's so good, man. Now, as I said, this is something I was especially struggling with as I kept getting to the end game more and more often, and it is also something that made me very mad, as he almost always does it near the end of the fight after his final desperation move. In fact, no, not even almost always. He does it every single time. Every time that he finishes his desperation move, he's gonna do that attack. It just made me so mad because that is right at the ending point and I just get demolished. But as I said, in a similar vein to how I beat Vanitas, I was able to use Master Form's finisher in order to demolish the last of Terranort's health and get around his final DM and effectively avoid his unblockable combo, which is, as I said, in the end, what was going to be the real problem there. But I was able to luckily avoid it. And honestly, his DM wasn't even much of a problem compared to Vanitas's, as his was pretty easy to just dodge around and just block around whatever. Even his final DM, his first DM is just nothing. So I guess here's the footage for my final play.
Over here. Back at you. Take this. Over here. Back off. Over here. It's over. Over here. Back off! Surrender! Enough! Come on! Come on! Over here! Dark times ahead! Don't let him escape! Join the shadows! Over here! Take this! here! Back at you! Yeah! See ya! Enough! Over here! Over here! Back off! Got him! It's over! Here we go! Over here! Surrender! Heal! Enjoy! Over here!
Oh, dude. Oh, I did it, bro! No! The ultimate form gaming glitch! Let's go, baby! Oh, I was able to skip his actual full DM. Let's go.
But, yeah, anyways, I think that's going to be the end of the first part of this little series I'm going to do covering these bosses. Now, as I said, I'm not that far, so we'll see how long it takes for the second video. As I said, I'm not really that far into the data fights yet. I've only done one more past these, which was Syax, and oh boy, I can't wait to talk about this one, dude. It took me around the same time, but it was at the point where I decided to actually grind up, get some strength boosts, and go ham. So I don't know. This is the one that motivated me. Syax was just a pain. But yeah. Anyways, I guess that's gonna be the end of this video. Leave a like if you liked the video, and subscribe if you feel like sticking around for the rest of the series. And also, be sure to check out in the top left corner my past video, or I guess it's gonna show up into the outro or whatever. But I would say check out the KH2 video. I need views on it, please, man. Don't check out VTuber video though. That video was just awful. I don't know how it blew up for some reason, but anyways, yeah, that's the end of this video, and peace out. No way to close out. Later. I want your hot fast pizza maker, and it don't mess with me, bro. I sauce it like a pro, make pizza, make that dough. Don't follow me, yeah. Don't follow me, yeah. Don't follow me, yeah. Like a 16, yeah. Extra pepperoni, yeah. How much that be, yeah? Couple stacks drop so you can gnaw on the best pizza, yeah.